first ever self improvement habit that I started doing throughout my life was going to the gym. And it started by when a new gym opened in our city, our town, and me and my friend wanted to check it out and see if it's worth subscribing or not. So we went there and we liked everything and we joined it. And then for me, it became an obsession. Every day I get excited to go to the gym and exercise and lift the weights. And I always had that dream that I'm gonna get my dream body because of that. And here now, after around 2 years, there are a lot of exercises that I did, a lot of workout routines that have changed, a lot of diet plans, and I did a lot of mistakes. And I found out a lot of stuff that I wish I've learned before. And if you're new, if you're kind of new to the fitness journey, or if you're still trying to get to know to stuff, this video is for you. I've been going to the gym for 2 years now. I've saw some improvement, but there are a lot of mistakes that I did that could have really been better if I didn't do them. But yeah, it's now or later. And if I did the mistakes earlier, it would have been better, so I wouldn't really waste much more time than I did, right? In this video, I'm going to give you 5 things I wish I've learned earlier throughout my fitness journey. The first fact that I wish that I knew earlier, and that is the most important thing that you should know during your fitness journey. Media is a lie. Why is that? I've been looking through a lot of fitness influencers. Some of them are popular, some of them are not, on how to get lean fast and how to get muscle faster, and the list goes on. And I found out that most of them are liars. Why? Because first of all, I'm a natural lifter, forever natural, and I'm taking advice from a person who built his physique unnaturally. So if you think about it, I'm not even taking the right advice from the right person. And another thing, that they give you information based on some of the people. For most of the times, they give you science-based facts or advice. But little did they know that each person in this world has different types of genetics, and that means he needs different types of nutrition and different types of exercise. But on the other hand, that also doesn't mean that you shouldn't really follow some of the fitness influencers. For example, if you see Sam Sulek's workout routine pretty effective for you, and you're still a natural lifter, then go on. You can keep up with listening to some of the advice. But that doesn't mean that all of the advice are true. So you should always keep that in mind, that this might be a lie. Because the sad thing is, nowadays, especially in the social media, people aren't really, content creators don't really care. Most of them don't really care about the viewer, how of a quality the advice is, or like is the viewer going to take it and like actually get something from it or not. They don't really care about that. All they care about is selling their products, getting a lot of views. And if you realize that some of the fitness influencers actually lie on purpose, so they know that this advice is not going to work for you, you will go back to see another new advice that might actually help you, and the cycle just goes on and you didn't get anything, while the content creator got views and maybe you bought some of his products. He's growing up his business and you're still a skinny fat type of dude, which is a very sad thing. So when it comes to taking advice from social media, just beware, because some of them might be actually dangerous. Yeah, be careful out there, bro. Fact number 2: the best way to maximize your muscle growth is by reaching to failure. Now, most of the people know that, maybe you do as well. Like, it's common sense. But, from my experience, I didn't really do that. I knew the fact, but I didn't really do it. I didn't really work myself hard to get into that position, to get into the failure on each like exercise. What I used to do is, for example, that workout, I didn't like it, or it didn't really work out for me. It didn't help me out. It didn't grow some muscles. So what I do is I switch between workout plans, which is a very, very big mistake. Like, if you're gonna stick out to a workout plan, you should be at least stick to it 1 month or like a month and a half, just so like your body gets used, like the mind and the body get used to the plan and all. Which is a very big mistake. Like, for example, if this workout doesn't work out for you, that doesn't mean that you should switch it. Maybe it means that you should really focus on your technique, or maybe like you should at least add more reps, because when I switch between exercises, I don't even improve. I don't add, like, I cannot add more weight, and I don't even get muscles at all. So basically just focus on reaching to failure, because like in another like case, I see some of the people still in these days, some of the people in the gym, like just do their curls like this. Like, whoa, what's the point of that? The last rep always should be the one where all of your face muscles get to like that squeezing pain and suffering, so you can get it done. That's how you should exercise. Number 3, like I said in number 2, stop switching between exercises and start focusing on progressively overloading. In my opinion, that is the biggest mistake that I've ever made throughout my journey. When a workout doesn't work for me, I just switch it to another workout. I just change the workouts. And what that does is basically, your body was used to, like, I'm not a scientist, but that's logic. Your body got used to some type of exercise, and then you suddenly switch into another exercise that it's not used to. Now, you might get a good feeling that, every time you change an exercise, you're gonna get sore the first couple of times, but then it's just normal, no matter like if you, like, for example, if you do the same weight. Because I don't even, like, when I switch between exercises, I don't even get to 1 month staying up with that type of exercise. Like, maybe 1 week, 2 week, and then I switch to another exercises. And that is a very big mistake. You shouldn't really do that. What you should do is focus on progressively overloading by adding weight or reps or volume maybe, and just focus on one workout plan. Maybe it's push-pull legs, maybe it's a bro split, an upper lower. It really depends on you, but just stay on it. And what I really recommend is just do the exercises that you love, man. while also focusing on progressively overloading. So the process is going to be much more fun. You're not only getting more muscle in the most efficient way, but you're also having a lot of fun doing it because you're doing exercises that you love. Fact number 4, which maybe is a very common sense too, but for me it wasn't. It takes a lot than expected. I've been 2 years in the gym with a lot of mistakes, and I still didn't get that type of body that I really wanted. I'm gonna tell you that I've gained some muscles, but the mistake is, like, especially for fat to skinny fat dudes, they rush a lot. They want to get to that point quick. So what they do is they cut and don't get the promised result. That's what I did, and I really, really regret that. Like, I've wasted a lot of time cutting just to look skinny. I didn't look muscular, I didn't look fit. All I looked like is a skinny dude. So don't hurry. It's gonna take a lot of time. Like, at least it will take you 3-4 years just to see major improvements in your body. I'm being serious. What I mean by major improvements is, like, abs, visible muscle, all of that. It's gonna take a lot of bulks and cuts, but you should really know, like, when to do them and how to do them. Because I always thought that I will get my dream physique in like 1 year, 2 year, and then I'll just be fine with that. But I was wrong. I was so wrong. Maybe you were wrong as well about that. So don't really rush it out. You need to be patient. Just keep doing the hard work and you'll get that perfect body. You'll get that 10 out of 10 body. You just need to keep up and just don't give up. That's it, bro. Number 5, it's the quality of the workout, not the quantity. What that means is, I'll tell you a story. Back in the day when I started, I used to spend a lot of time in the gym. I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to spend 3 hours in the gym. And that's a lot. Like, if you still do that, bro, like, I think you're wasting a lot of time. I've been doing from like 12 exercises a day, no rest days whatsoever, except in Fridays. Like, I always been doing rest days and Fridays. And I just get so tired and so suffocated. And one time my coach caught me, and he got angry on me for wasting a lot of time in the gym. 3 hours, like, bro, that's a lot. That's how he told me. He was screaming at me. And what he told me is, if you're a natural lifter, you should the maximum limit of working out in the gym per day is 1 hour. That's it. I was like, bro, 1 hour? I cannot even do 4 exercises in that 1 hour. But honestly, when I followed his advice, it was from 12 exercises to only 6 to 7. And bro, I made a lot of progress with that. My progress went way faster than, like, actually exercising 12 exercises, taking it to 3 hours. And the other thing is, I was really distracted by my phone. So, like, between sets, I just sit down and chat with people on my phone, which is a very stupid thing to do. So you should really not, like, you should think that it's not about how many exercises, it's not about how many time you waste in the gym. It's about the quality of that time that you've wasted. It's in other words, it's about what you do in these hours. So if you're like me, 3 hours, too much time in rest, too much rest times, a lot of times on the phone, not really having, like, honestly, like, after 1 hour, your will to exercise will just come off. you're not gonna exercise or focus on how do you exercise. You might do the technique wrong. So like, instead, exercise 1 hour, maybe an hour and a half, like for you, I don't know, and just focus on it fully. Get to that flow state where you're really focused on that task. Focus on how do you train, like between each exercise, just focus on that muscle that you're trying to grow with that, muscle. Try to lift the weight with that muscle instead of your hands. You know what I mean? And trust me, your progress is gonna double up the speed. It's not about like the time or the amount of exercise, it's about the quality of that exercise. And that doesn't really come only in fitness, but it's also everywhere. It's not the quantity, it's the quality. That's how you should really think when it comes to doing a task on a daily basis. That's it for this video. If you got very good information and you really want some more, you can subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you can get more information that might really help you and might really save your life from degeneracy. Share this video for someone who needs it, and reject laziness, embrace hard work. That's what discipline is. Goodbye.